Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing well. Looking forward to playing some games. What's up, Golem's friend? Welcome on in. We're going to be doing some MTG Arena to start with, and then we're going to swap over to Marvel Snap and play with Caliban, which I'm looking forward to because I have a list brewed with some Afflict stuff that I'm interested in trying. And now I'm considering adding Omega Sentinel potentially to that list. I don't know. But I'm excited for that too. Secret General Steve, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Okay, let's go live on the TikToks. How is everybody's week going? Out here becoming a Gruul player? No thoughts, just Stompy. Just big Stompy. Green, big Stompy, no thought. You dropped a list in the Doom 29 and it's working with Caliban? Nice. I guess that makes sense because all of the Doom 2099s are 4-drops. That totally makes sense. I went in the direction of, hey, it's an affliction card. Let's try and build something that afflicts. Like a heavy afflict. Like it leans very much into the affliction. When are we doing spell table? I have to figure out how to set it up. Also, I don't know how much space it requires. I do have the James cam. Like I could use this, I think. The way that you could do it. Like bam. I'm so excited for Secrets to Strixhaven. Hi everybody. Hello. You got your friendly side Gregor over here. It is a battle station made over many a year. Are you going Orzhov or Strixhaven? I am in between Witherbloom or Quandrix. It's either it's something with green is what it's something with green. If you want to. I mean, that would be really helpful because I think there are people in the community who are very interested in playing. So if we could get like, that'd be very cool. That'd be very cool. Yeah, so Witherbloom, black-green, or Quandrix, blue-green. Because part of me does like blue. I like the ability to say no, but I also like Graveyard Recursion. The thing I'm going to do, I am going to go Witherbloom for my pre-release at my LGS. And then at MagicCon, they have a thing where you basically choose a school to be at. I chose Quandrix. You get like, they give you a freaking scarf with your school and you build your deck throughout the weekend and you represent whatever university you're going to be in. No worries. I mean, we're still in, like, we've already done one of them. I figure the Gregor Grand Prix, we could do it like a quarterly thing. I mean, we could do it more than that, but don't overextend yourself is what I'm saying. There you go. There you go. You got people who are interested. Boom. Okay, let's make me slightly invisible. No, that one. That one. There's a new list that I really want to try in Arena. We love some good collaboration between community members. But yeah, there's a new list that I want to try out. We could do some quick draft or whatever. There's actually two that I've been trying. One of them is a Boros list that I found from someone who won their RCQ with it. And I've been trying it out. It's like a... Basically, the whole thing is it's trying to abuse the mobilize mechanic. It wants to abuse the mobilize keyword. All good. Like I said, don't overextend yourself. I appreciate any and all help. But that is often the issue that I find is that I rarely have extra time to, like, do stuff, you know? Today I spent all day working on videos, getting stuff ready for taxes. We like this as an opening hand. We have interaction. Just seems very, very slow for like a process. I think we can afford to mulligan. I think I like this better. If you got samples, I'm eating them. You got samples I could try? I think we keep 6 here. I think we get rid of one of these shocking sharpshooters. Beautiful. Listen, chat. Subbing is a great way to get to my heart, but they want to know a way to do it even better. Feed me. Seriously. Like, food is the love language for me. Feed me. I'm a fat kid at heart. I know it's my go, bruh. Don't. I'm allowed to use my full minute. Don't you pressure me. Don't you pressure me. We'll go with a basic mountain. They're not supposed to pressure me, chat. Cheering crowd. What set is this? Aether Drift? No, it's Omen Paths. Beginning of each player's first main phase, that player may put a 1/1 counter on this creature. If they do, yeah, no, I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to do that. Even if it is for 1 mana, why would I ever give you a 1/1 counter? That's dumb. That's dumb, chat. That's silly. Why would I give them a 1/1 counter? I think we go Shocking Sharpshooter. Or we go Voice of Victory, but Voice of Victory feels like it's... Here. You know what? Let's get the Voice of Victory out first. Dude, Voice of Victory is such an insanely good card. I didn't realize how good it was, but the fact that it makes it so your opponent can't play spells on your turn is huge. Plus the Mobilize that it has. Amazing. What's up, Brandizzle? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday to you as well. I'm going to say nah. Okay. I'm going to also decline on that again. I'm going to keep declining on that, you're going to find. What set is Voice of Victory? Voice of Victory is in Tarkir Dragonstorm. It's huge. It's a modern staple. I play it in Boros Energy. I have a full set of them. Well, I have at least 2 of them. I think I have a full set of them. My store owner was like, you're getting into competitive Magic. He gave me a set. He's like, here. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we want to do War Leader's Call or... I think we get it down now. But part of me is like, uh-oh. They're just going to block, right? And also there's a second... How did they get this out? This is only 4 mana? That is wild. No, Tarkir is fairly recent. Tarkir was just in the last year. It was a 2025 set, and it was a really good one. It was, yeah. And Standard Legal is for 3 years, so you're golden. But he die. Yeah, I think we just die here, unfortunately. Okay, I see the value in that. Well, I wonder what this is from the Spider-Man set. You just gonna swing at me? Yeah, that's lethal. I'm good. I'm good, my guy. But it is definitely worth having some Voice of Victories. They're either in main or sideboards if you're playing white. They're played a lot in, like, a lot of different decks. Here, I want to try this new one. See, this one I'm not totally convinced on. This one seems more interesting because it's 4-color and it's Omniscience. I saw the Demon Slayer movie yesterday and it was pretty awesome. animation was top tier. And I guess there's going to be 2 more of them. All right. We can get into that. We can get Aisling down on 2. Really? Ah, Senpai noticed me. No, it was really, really good. I'm excited for the next 2 movies. And as always, it makes you feel sympathetic for the demons. Every time, it's like, why can't they just be pure evil? I gotta feel sad for them. All of them. I think this is keepable. I think this is good. I don't actually know what a good keep hand looks on it like yet. But MTG Creator posted this, and I thought it looked fun, so. Couldn't cut it as a boy. What I like about Aisling, though, is she just pumps so much mana for you. Yeah, you just want to turn her into her second form, Aisling Rhinebound. So I think we choose Elementals as our creature type. Cavern of Souls makes it so when you spend mana to cast a creature of the spell type chosen, it can't be countered. So I think we do Spire Bluff Canal first. Okay, we may not even have to worry about that. There's Omniscience. This is a game winner. This is a win con. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. It basically goes infinite. Especially if you're in blue. Starting town. We're going to get Aisling down. Yeah, I don't need 2 Caverns of Souls, so let's discard a card and draw a card. Beautiful. Beautiful. You only need really 1. There's a Voice of Victory, just what I was talking about. Exactly as I was talking about. Yes. Gonna flip you over. We probably want to generate blue based off what we have in our hand. Other land, so this is still good. Still good. Wait, can we pay this? Hold on. How can I afford to cast this? Okay, I can't. I'm like, how? That requires 6. It is an instant, so I can do it on my opponent's turn. I think that's what our plan is. I think we use the instant omen on our opponent's end step. They're just all white life gain. Oh, dude, I was literally talking about why Voice of Victory was good. Well, I feel foolish. I think we're dead. Okay, chill, my guy. Chill. That feels unnecessary. I'll block your voice. That feels unnecessary. 9/8 Essence Channeler. Okay, buddy. Let's go for blue again. Decline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get to 6 here. And I think that's our move. We go Breeding Pool. Pay 2 life. We pay for a Meringue River Regent. And when we do, we bounce these back to hand. Power of blue, baby. Power of blue. And now they're behind. Aerith Gainsborough. What is a Final Fantasy card doing in my MTG? My beautiful card game. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to do it again. I'm just going to bounce it right back into hand. That's my plan. Okay. I am unsure of Kona's ability. The beginning of your second main phase, if Kona is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good, chat. Dragon. Elemental. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to target with Cavern of Souls. What's your best guess as to what I should be targeting here? Because the creatures are different stuff. Dragon, sure. Sure. This isn't a legendary creature either, so I could just go... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And we just bounce those back into hand. We ramped in blue, chat. We did it. Wait. Yeah, we're in a much better spot than they are right now. Decline once again. From outside the game into your hand, huh? I don't think I hit Omniscience quite yet. Oh! You may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by X. So that's what we use Kona for. We tap Kona for the Winter Night Stories. Okay, so that's for the Harmonized cost. I don't have the one blue, but that's what we're going to use it for. Oh, no. Okay, any artifacts? Add blue for each. Oh, wait. Do I not have blue? Okay, it has to be fully tapped to add blue. That does not seem worth it to me. It doesn't even seem worth it. Wait, hold on. Maybe we use it for the station. The beginning of your second main... Okay, okay. I have to do it before. We do that to get... we cheat out Omniscience with it. Oh! Oh, dude, okay. I see. I see. Because once we have the Omniscience out, we could go Winter Night Stories. What's up, Denman? Welcome on in. From the YouTube side of things. How you doing, buddy? I think I don't know for sure, but I think we win next turn. Problem is they didn't deal at all with Ashling. I think Ashling is the Badgermole Cub of this deck. But also the art. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Really, really love the Lore Wind Eclipse set. Yo! Thank you for the 5 months, my friend. How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're having a good week. See, I want to see this interaction with Kona the rescued bee, though. So I have a couple of these in paper. I think I have at least 2 of them. Understandable. Understandable. We have a lot of dads at my LGS, and there's kids running around all the time. I do not envy you. I bet you it's really rewarding. So, decline on that. We're going to use this on Kona. Then we are going to drop a Stomping Ground, entering in tapped. Move to combat. This is, I don't actually know how this is going to work. This is how I think this is going to work. They're at 3. Yes! It does work with Omniscience! Ha! Okay, so it's not from hand, so we're fine. I'll pay for that. Beautiful. Discard 2. Look at that. Free Winter Night Stories. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We go Winter Night Stories. I don't know what I'm trying to... Okay, discard a card. Okay, we have to discard a creature card. I think we discard Ashling here, because we already have one. No. We are doing some MTG Arena to start off. We're going to be switching to Marvel Snap a little bit later. Yeah, so green and blue is Simic. This is actually, I think, 4-color. It's either 3-color or 4-color. We are in red, green, and blue. The more colors you play in, the more options you have as a player. So we're going to go Winter Night Stories yet again. I should probably play Formidable Speaker first. I'm going to discard... So we're using all of these for the station for Kona, is what I'm realizing. Probably another Meringue River region. Which is also 0! Disgusting! Absolutely disgusting. This is so freaking mean. What's up, Urban Minotaur? Welcome on in. Is it still 0? We're gonna go with this. Okay, I can't pay the... But the base is 3. So I could do 2 for... We're gonna go another Winter Night Stories. Honestly... Okay, so it's 4 to get those out. I think we've done as much as we could do with the stuff. So, we're going to end turn. We got them next turn, though. They're dead. They're dead. It depends on what colors you want to build. Like, there's different stuff that you could try to get. And that would be my first question is, what colors do you like to... I'm finding more and more that I'm a green player. Like, I always like to dip into green. Just for ramp. I like to have ramp options. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're going to rope us. I've been good. Been very, very good. Been busy. Good busy. Saw the new Demon Slayer movie last night with a friend. It was awesome. You hate board wipes. Board wipes are black and white, usually. More white than anything else. Yeah, for green, you can find a lot of good stuff in Foundations, Avatar. Avatar has the Badgermole Cub. There's a lot of good green in the Avatar set. I would say focus on Avatar set. And Edge of Eternities. Edge of Eternities is the other one. Because you can get the Ouroboros and the Ice Till Explorer. What's Hail Mary? I don't know what that is. Once again, we generate blue, decline. What kind of movie is it? Tell me about it, because I know nothing. Just full swing? Full swing. Sci-fi movie. Nice. I know there's the new Dune movie coming. I enjoyed the previous 2 Dune movies. And we're closer to seeing a giant Godworm man thing. So I think that's pretty neat. Mm-hmm. See, I've just been playing MTG Arena and Marvel Snap recently. I am interested in Slay the Spire too. But right now, these are the card games I've been sucked into. I blame Nick for getting into Magic, though. It's all Nick's fault. Okay. That's lethal. Got him. And see, I've never played this before. The other game that I'm interested in playing is the new Resident Evil game. RE9, I want to play it. Looks like my vibe. I love scary games, and I love the Resident Evil series. Also, it's got baby girl Leon Kennedy. Perfection. Yeah, so this is the list. I got it from Ali Eldrazi, MTG creator, but it runs... So it is 3-color. We are in... Actually, I think we're in 5... Are we in 5-color? Because there's 6 black cards. Hold on. Okay, no, we're in 3. We're in 3-color. We are in blue, red, green, which I believe is... Blue, red, green is... Not Jeskai. Jeskai is blue, red, white. It's not Naya. Hold on. Green, white, blue, MTG. Where is it? Are we in... No, we're not in Bant. We're not in Jund. We're in Teamer. This is Teamer. We are in Teamer colors. I think they did a really, really good job with the characters. Like, each of the turtles has their own color identity. And the way that they play together to do, like, the in-between colors is really, really well done. I think it's a great set. I wish it got more love. But it got a lot of hate just because it's Universes Beyond, and there's a lot of MTG old heads that just do not mess with anything Universes Beyond, and they're just like, it's slop. But the mechanics are good. I think the only thing that could have been better is the some of the art direction could have been better. But I think the mechanics are on point. I think the color identities of the turtles are so well done. What's up, Geezer? Welcome on in. It's unfortunate because they did a really good job. Okay, we got breeding pools, Cabaron. I think we use formidable speaker to get into... I think we can keep on this. Yeah, I think we play this first. We have the breeding pools. We have omniscience. I think we use formidable speaker to get into Kona. I love the rooftop lands myself. I agree with the pizza lands. They look gross. The pizza lands are not that appealing. But there's a lot of really, really good stuff in the set. I've been doing a ton of draft. I've been having so much fun drafting this set. All right, can we actually get into Ashling now? We shock in our land. We can! All right, enters, transform, Ashling rekindled. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Honestly, I think I like what we have. I think we just decline on the discard and draw. Mainly, we're getting Ashling out for her ability when she changes into Ashling Rhymebound. The sunshine. Today. See, they're in Jeskai colors. Blue, red, white. And it looks like they're doing artifact things. Yes, we want to transform Ashling. Because she just generates 2 mana that we can use immediately. Just a bird. Now, I'm trying to understand why I can't get into Formidable Speaker here. Is there... Ah, because it's not big enough. Okay. It has to be used to cast something 4 or greater. If that's the case, we're just going to skip. I'm just going to attack with my 1/3 here. Oof. Mm-hmm. Well, MTG gets my money because you get lots of stuff for relatively little compared to others. Like, I get a lot of my cards just through draft. I already finished watching it. It was okay. I felt like Power Rangers half the time. These have haste. Cool. I could be very petty here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. There you go. We're just gonna bounce that real quick. Everybody loves a bounce deck. Anime is better in my opinion. I'm biased. Decline. We want her to stay in that mode. We can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. I think we do this. We are going to discard Ashling. And we are going to grab Kona. Because now that we have Kona, we can get Kona out and then get Omniscience out for free. And then it gets really nasty. That's such a cheap way to do it, too. That's nasty, dude. Yep, see, we put him back a turn. A spring leaf drum, cryogenic relic. Somebody said that slivers are just angry seahorses. And I low-key see it. Oh, okay. I'm not really relying on my graveyard, I don't think. This isn't graveyard recursion. Generate blue, please. We're going to decline on that. The weight tells me that they have some kind of interaction available. Because they're manually clicking the button every time. That's why it's taking so long. And the only reason it would give them, the weight would be there is if they had the option available. We're getting a Star Trek set end of the year. No, we're going to change how we do this. Because I need this to be able to... I need to be able to tap this card. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes the auto spend mana isn't always the best. Because now we can station it. And once we station it, second main phase hits. And then Omniscience comes out. Combat. Wait for this. This is going to be awesome. We choose Omniscience. Everything is now free. That's so dumb. That's so silly. Everything's free. Come on, buddy. You should. I will not go easy on you. I may lower the difficulty of the deck, but I will not go easy on you. You got to earn it. There it is. There it is. See, this game gets a lot more complex once you get into every time you can interact. There's so many interactable steps where you can just say no. And learning like tempo and when to play and all that. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, I got 3. Gotta bring the best of the best. I think we might play this deck a couple more times and then maybe do some quick draft. How do y'all feel about drafting? I'm a huge fan of drafting. Yeah. All right. Got my stuff. Like, I've been drafting a ton of the MTG set. I'm very excited to draft Strixhaven as well. So today, I went out with my cat in the back. My cat rage baited the neighbor's dog for like 5 minutes straight. I was so proud. Those cosmetics are available in the spend orb places, or are all those separate? In the spend orb place, yes. For the mastery. This is not a great opening hand. We mull. Ideally, I think this deck relies pretty heavily on Ashling. It's mulling down to 5 is super, super stressful. Can't do anything until 3. I think we have to. Sure, we'll stay on this. Do you have a mulligan deck? What do you mean? We'll keep 5. Northwind Avatar. Do I have a mill deck? Not really. I could make a mill deck, but not really. I don't really have a mill deck. Let's get this out now. Enters and taps. Get your tapped out of the way early on. Don't you wait up. These are both shock lands. Let's do this. Especially with what the new blue card. There's a new blue mill card. And that's going to be very easy to get back. They're in plains, swamps, or Azov colors. Costs 4 to get out. So I could get it out next turn. Is it easy to get Mythic for me? I've been Mythic maybe once or twice. It's not easy. It's a difficult climb. That is fine. I already have this stuff stationed. So they're just trying to get us to discard our entire hand. I do have a response there. And look at that. We got our card back. Beautiful. So, pay 2 life. Diamond Beastie. Or Kona Rescue Beastie. Then we have stock up available. If only we were into Omniscience. Please don't make me discard my stock up. Please don't make me... Yay! They didn't make us discard. All right, we're getting a stock up reprint in the Secrets of Strixhaven. Bonus sheet. Now I can do this move. We station. Omniscience. Yep, this is standard. It's not a May. Well, we had Omniscience. And this less is nasty, dude. I feel like the dragons... I don't know what the dragons do. There's 3 Northwind dragons in this one. And I of course, am an adult who decided to name the deck Northwind Dragon D's. But there's 3 Northwind avatars. When this creature enters, if you cast it, you may put a card you own from outside the game into your hand. Which means it could come from your sideboard. Okay. Ill-timed explosion is a board wipe. Graveyard hate. More graveyard hate. I might get rid of the ghost vacuum in favor of the ooze. I like the ooze a lot. This guy right here. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. Each 1/1 counter on it. You can exile target card from a graveyard, create a mutagen token. Super, super good. What is up, Mr. Shizzle? Welcome on in. How you doing, buddy? I think we're going to keep playing this deck till the top of the hour, and then we'll switch over to some draft mode. And then the second half of the stream, we will be doing some snap. With some... what's his name? Kaladin Dance. Kaladin Dance. All right. Okay, we have a way to tap. But we don't really have a way to get into it. I mean, that's not a lot better, but... We start with the starting town. Starting town, super pretty. Final Fantasy had some gorgeous, gorgeous art. Okay, that tells me all I need to know. This is probably Uraboroid. Do I want to put them behind a turn? I think I do. Nah. We'll wait for the Badgermole Cub. Green. Enters tap. We're just going to use Into the Floodmaw next turn. On their turn specifically. Show me the Badgermole Cub. Show me the Badgermole. Okay, another Leyline Weaver. Badgermole Cub. You can pay it. Person, what are you doing, my guy? I'm gonna say no to that one. We're gonna say no to that one. Poison Dart is too much. You ask too much of me. Feel good. This is the card I want to get into. But I don't have a way to do the thing I want to do. We got another one. I traded. Uraboroid was not what I was expecting. Full cost. Didn't impend it or anything. Believe you get some moths. No, the white one's the one that gives you moths. Feel good. Feel good. All I need is survive another turn. Unless they have Uraboroid. Uraboroid would kill us. Dinosaur also looks scary. Yeah, that looks pretty scary. This was from the bonus sheet from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Got the little safe. Well, there goes my plan. Rude. You gonna go for my face? Go for my face. Good. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. They just shut down our entire play line, which was get into that. See, this is what I could have used to tap down the Kona to get out the Omniscience to do all of the things. The scary dinosaur is... The scary one, the CEDH one, is Itali. Itali Primal Conqueror. I don't think she's standard legal, but she's like a commander staple. Wait, no. Was there an Italian Lost Caverns of Ixalan? I could work with that. Formidable speaker tutors for what we need. We'll have it enter in taps because we don't need to use the mana this turn. They're in Rakdos color. Ooh, that's scary. That's very scary. Okay, we could get starting town down now. Okay, we have a way to get into what we need to get into next turn. So let's do this. Into Kona. The only downside is that the opponent knows what we grabbed. What's up, King Bjorn? Welcome on in. The fairies are scary, but I think we're going to be fine. All right, it enters in tapped, doesn't it? Well then, let's stock up. We already have Omniscience in hand. Let's do some mana fixing. And Spell Snare. We'll be able to do the big combo next turn. You got me this turn? Yeah, probably. Does it have to attack? Okay, they all get 1/1 counters. Do you have me? I don't know if they have me for sure. Maybe. No, I'm still alive, I think. I didn't realize that the doll did that. That was a learning moment for me. We're going to learn from that. And I will read the card next time. I say to myself, but it will happen again. Trading card game players are notorious for not reading the cards. Me specifically. That's what I'm saying. I play the cards, and then I figure out what they do based off vibes. And my opponent explaining them to me. Okay, hold on. We choose Beast, I think. We won't have a mountain, though. Which means that we can't get into blue. I still think we keep because we have a line that works. Ooh, they're going mono red aggro things. There we go. That works. Fire Magic does 1 damage for 0. Thyra does 2, so we could do something next turn. So let's have it enter tapped. We don't need to shock it in. Reading the card explains the card. That is a waste of your shock. You should have saved that. Why are you wasting your shock? Now you are super far behind in terms of your hand size. And red notoriously doesn't have good access to card draw. Unless you impulse draw. Well, now I just do this, right? To each creature. Okay, cancel, cancel, cancel. This is basically just a pyroclasm. A more expensive pyroclasm, I should say. Because usually you're using it for the fire ability, deal 2 damage to each creature. That's exactly what pyroclasm does. Now we board wipe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This. Into Fyra. And then we get Kona Rescue BC out next turn, and we win the game. That seems to be the play line. Get to turn 4. So you could do the thing. And see, now they have nothing left to play because they wasted all of their interaction and creatures early on. They had to full skip. Not, but it matters, but we'll choose Beast. We'll go Kona. Unless you have a Seer. Oh, no, I don't have the station out yet. I'm the fool. Should put that out earlier. But we got Kona out. That's the important part. I'm still learning this list. That's what all of these lands are for is for the ability to tap the station. Because when Kona is tapped, you can play something from your hand for free in the second main phase. I will go ahead, swing at me. Swing. No blocks. No blocks. Get that in there. Station here. I don't think they can get rid of it for 1 mana. They would need access to 2 mana to play Seer. Seer could get rid of it. Lightning Strike could get rid of it. We're going to stock up. What do we want to grab? Probably a Spell Snare and Northwind Avatar here. We move to second main phase, and I get to choose Omniscience. Everything is free. Oh no. Target non-creature permanent. Hold on. There's nothing I could target with that. That would be nasty. What is up? But these are all free. I'm going to do this one, so I can just bounce it. I will show you. Up to, this is a May. Up to means you could choose. It's basically a May. We're going to go Formidable Speaker. Remove Starting Town because we can't do anything with it. And I think I grab another Meringue River Regent so I could just bounce whatever they play. Because unless they can actually remove my stuff or remove me, we're good. This is where you can go take a break, grab some food, as the opponent slowly realizes that they have lost the game. We'll see how long it takes them to realize. I got plenty of blockers. What'd I say? What'd I say? I might want to try and build this deck. I'm not gonna lie. Like in paper, it would be expensive. So let me take a look. I have some of these cards. I have at least, I got this guy in my pre-release. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have any Omniscience. Don't think I have that guy. I need like one more Formidable Speaker. I think I have Ashlings. You might have an Omniscience? Bruh. You want to send it to me? Saying. Because this seems very, very strong. Seems very, very strong. All right, you guys want to do some drafting? I think we keep it like an hour of standard, an hour of drafting, and then last 2 hours we do some snap. That seems like a good pace, you know? I'll wait for the ad break to finish. I'm going to grab some water while the ad break is running. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. I have water and I have some mozzarella wrapped prosciutto. Mm-hmm. You want some? We're going to do a quick draft. I'll just buy into it. Weathermaker or Lord Dreg. Got to go with my boy. Frog Butler. I love this card. I love this card. I ran 3 of these in my draft on Friday. It's amazing. It's a mana dork. You can give him reach. He's got death touch. You put him down and people are like, I don't want to. No, thank you. Could you low-key explain how Magic works? Yeah, absolutely. So Magic, basically, you are using lands for mana. The mana can be used to play spells, instants, enchantments, artifacts, creatures. So this land taps for red or white. You could use that mana, one of it, to get out a card like this. This one takes 2, 1 generic, 1 white. So you're tapping your lands for mana to get these creatures out, and your goal is to get your opponent to 0 health. Each player starts with 20 health at the beginning. Still, I think we are going Golgari, black-green. So like this, the frog here, 2 mana, 1 generic, 1 green. Your deck, at least in limited, is going to have around 15 to 17 land cards. I think we go with the Tenderize. We can use Tenderize in combination with our Frog Butlers for instant kill. I'm thinking Westwind Avatar. Westwind Avatar is crazy good. It's expensive. It costs 7. But this is a bomb that you get to, and it can help you win out a game. Trample, when this creature enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a token or a land. If you do, you gain 3 life. And then if something left the battlefield under your control this turn, you get card draw. So it's also a card engine. Card draw engine. So what I'm doing right now is drafting from the newest TMNT set, but there's many different sets and many different formats. This is limited draft. There is Standard, which is a 60-card format. And then there's Commander, which is kind of the casual format, which is 100 cards. And it's up to 4 players. We're going to choose this land because it gets us into black. I can explain it a little bit better when we're actually playing, though. Commander's fun. It is the casual game. If you are a competitive player, I don't think Commander is for you unless you're playing CDH, which is competitive Elder Dragon Highlander. Elder Dragon Highlander is the name of the game when it first came out. So Commander was made by a bunch of MTG judges that were bored during judging matches. They literally made it, and originally it was called Elder Dragon Highlander. But it's become the most popular format, and is what a lot of people play. It's what you play when some friends come over, you're drinking beer, you're eating food, and you're having a good time. That's what the format is. Oh no, we take that. We take the Courier of Comestibles. This is good because it tutors for a food card. If we end up getting the Gastromancer, we can pull Pizza Face immediately. Hopefully my explanation made some sense. More removal. We love removal. And if you're wondering what these scores are, this is from Untapped, which also works in MTG Arena as well as Marvel Snap. If you guys don't have Untapped, I highly recommend downloading it. What makes a card a commander? Are there so any card that has legend on it. All the turtles are legendary cards. Do I have any legendary cards here? Yes. So this could be a commander because it's a legendary creature. That couldn't be. This could be, though. Usually, you'll know it's a legendary creature if it's named. But any legendary creature can be your commander. And the way that commander works, yeah, gameplay will give you a much better understanding, for sure. Commander means that you can only choose cards of this color subtype. So if this was your commander, you could only play cards that are red or white. Best commander for team... Dude, the Precon is actually pretty good. There's a 5-color TMNT Commander Precon that you can get for like $50 on Amazon. It has an incredibly good mana base. And it has partner, so you could choose which 2 are your commanders. Partner means you can have 2. So you could use... Leonardo is the main one, because he's 5-color. And then you could choose any of the other... Well, you could like pair him with Splinter, Michelangelo, Donatello, Splinter, Shredder if you wanted to. Let's get that into the sideboard. Go. Like Michelangelo here could be your commander. Michelangelo's pretty good. 9 instant win. He does 1/1 counters, which I think is really, really cool. I think he has some of the strongest... I think he's definitely one of the strongest turtles in the set. But they also have the brothers doing, like, duo moves. Like, you have Michelangelo and Donatello, or Michelangelo and Leonardo. And they each have a color identity, too. Like, Donatello is blue, Michelangelo is green, Raphael is red, Leonardo is white, Splinter is black. That's what I was hoping for. I think I take this over the Rat King Verminister. I think I do. This is one of my favorite cards. See what I mean? Raph and Mikey Troublemakers, they're in Gruul. Because Raphael is red, Mikey is green. So you get that color combination. Now, I'm going to grab the Pizza Face, because especially we have 2 Couriers of Comestibles. We're leaning into what our Synergy is doing. I will take this Michelangelo Mutant BFF, though. I will take that, though. More removal. I don't think we need a third courier of comestibles. Part of me is like, maybe we go a third color into Sultai. Maybe we splash in some blue, because I have some blue cards. I thought maybe I heard James. Dream Beavers is very, very good as a 1-drop. Yeah, Rat King is pretty good. Krang is the one. Which one is Krang? Is he the blue one? Because there's a few different ones. Or is he the 9-drop artifact? He's the artifact. Yeah, with Indestructible. I built a homebrew commander deck for artifacts, and he's in there. I do not watch sports games. I get excited for other people who like it, but I'm just kind of there. Here, let me show you. It's on my Mox field. This was the one I made recently. There you go, Denman. Denman likes sports ball. Other people, you guys can like sports ball. I'm too much of a nerd. Where is it? Here it is. They belong in a museum. This is the deck I brewed up, and it has Krang in there. So even though it says this one is good, it's not in our colors. Right now, our colors are looking like Sultai. We're in green, black, and just a splash of blue. Just a splash of blue. What's nice, though, is if you have the untapped premium for MTG, it helps you build your deck. Like, if you don't know what you're doing when you're drafting, like, I could go through and choose how I want to draft this. Cuts my time I have to build the deck quite a bit. I was like, oh, you're going Golgari, buddy. You're going Golgari. Okay, we'll build Golgari. Looks like we didn't have enough blue to make it work. See, I will hang with other people watching sports and stuff. I just don't understand it as much. Like, I get way more hyped for things like Pokemon or card game or you know, or like MTG. What's up, Prelt? Welcome on in. Good. You ever play MTG with me? This is what you're going to be sitting across from the entire time, is me just mean mugging you like the Spider-Man pose. Are you sure about that? In response, that's my favorite thing. I feel like I'm like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Seto Kaiba. All right, so this is our deck. This is the curve that you're looking for. You can see we have the most cards right here in the 2 and 3 drop spot. With a little bit more here, but it looks good. We can see we have 18 creatures, 5 non-creatures. See, 2 colors is where it is at, in my opinion. You can see specifically for this one, when you go to your draft, it tells you the archetypes that are available. So you could see these are the synergies they have. This was made for 2 color. We have Sneaky Ninjas, we have Machines, we have Disappear, we have Alliance, and we have Mutagen. So these are the specific synergies they want you to draft towards. I say go for 2, if not 3. You can splash in a 3rd color. Just make sure that you have mana fixing with your land. Make sure you have a way into that 3rd color. All right, who's going to be the face of this? I think it's going to be Pizza Face. So if you want to change your box, all you have to do is drag and drop it onto the box. So I usually like to have 17 lands. So we have 10 forests, 7 swamps, easy. No fancy utility lands or anything. We have what we need. We have what works. Orzhov, specifically black-white, is super, super strong in this set. I went 7-1 in Quick Draft with a Orzhov set. It's not amazing. I prefer not to have these guys, but I think it's keepable. We have the Ice Cream Kitty. I imagine we draw into something playable. If not, we have the Ice Cream Kitty's ability to sacrifice a token and draw a card. I'll keep on this. So when you first get your opening hand, you need to be asking yourself, is this keepable? Am I in the colors I need to be in? So Ymer, you were asking about what to do. So you can play 1 land per turn. I need to be able to get into black into green. That's not going to be a problem. I have black. I have green. Swamp generates black mana. Forest generates green mana. Mountain generates red mountain. Plains generate white mana. It's like energy in Marble Snap. So we play a forest. I think we actually play Courier of Comestibles here, because it's going to allow us to tutor for food. It looks like we don't have any. The only food I have in this deck is the Pizza Face, which we already have in hand. So what it's going to do, it's going to generate us a food token, which we can then use for card draw with Ice Cream Kitty. So we're using 2 mana to get that out. Now we can attack. They can't attack the turn that they're played because they have Summoning Sickness. Unless the creature has haste. Haste is the only way a creature can get around Summoning Sickness. Or any other text on the card that says something differently, you know. Cool. So they decided to use their thing to, they're ramping out an extra land card. And they have a bunch of extra cards. So they're just getting card advantage. It is way more complex. This is, I would say, the only card game that may be more complex than MTG is Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I understand, from what I've heard of other people, like I played Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first came out. I understand it's an entirely different realm now. So we're going to do this. We're going to remove that, get a card draw. And see, now we have a land and potentially another creature we can get into. And we have Tenderize, which we can use. Target creature deals damage equal to its power to an opponent's creature. So Frog Butler has something called Death Touch. Death Touch means any amount of damage done to a creature, if Death Touch is involved, kills them. Now, I mean, these aren't really threats. I think we just skip. So instants can be done at any time, even on your opponent's turn. Sorceries can only be done on your turn during your main phases. So this is the order that happens. You have your beginning step, untap, upkeep, draw. That happens automatically. Then you enter main phase, then combat, second main phase, then end step. It's fine. 1 damage. Life is a resource. It's a turtle blimp. Cool. Because a board wipe does not target a creature. Hexproof is specifically for targeting. Same with Ward. So you will see target creature you control deals damage. That's targeting. A board wipe just says destroy all creatures. It is not targeting a creature. We're going to get the pizza face out. Because they are completely tapped out. They're limited on what they can do. You can counterspell it. You still have time to interact. If you're in blue and you have the mana available, you can counterspell that. Like, for example, in my Airband deck, I would just flash in Aang Swift Savior and counter their spell with Aang. It's about to get nasty for them. Because of my creature's ability here. They're going very wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Rude. Very rude. And see, they don't have anything big enough to actually be a threat here. See, I grew up with the turtles. Later, Secret Tunnel, Steve. Got a little bit of life gain going. Gonna eat my pizza. Because Michelangelo saw the pizza get removed, he goes up to a 4/4. They have 3 cards left in hand. Only problem that we have right now is that we don't have a flyer available. Might have probably... No, I wanted to get Michelangelo bigger. I can use Tenderize on my Frog Butler next turn. Or that. If they keep using mutagen tokens on that, that could get really scary. We will take 5 from their flyers. We can't block their flyers because we need something that has reach. I can give my Frog Butler reach for 2. Michelangelo. Yep. That's fine. We get a flyer here. I do think I'm gonna ping the buzz. The buzz bots. We should probably wait until their turn. There's no reason for us to do it now when it's instant speed. You should do instant speed things on your opponent's turn. Sure. I mean, I'm just going to play it again and it's going to give me 2 more health. So I don't know how much value you got out of that. So my goal here is to get them to equip the bow to the buzzbots here. So disappear as if anything was removed from the battlefield. Sneak works once you have... There are no declared blockers from your opponent. You're able to sneak out a card. So if I were to say full swing with this, and let's say one of the things were not blocked, I could put those back into hand. Yeah, this is where we're going to do this. Mine happens first because of how the stack works. That's fine. Death touch. And that fizzles because there's no longer a valid thing that is being attached to. It's dead before it happens. For a couple of hours. What's up, Spicy Phil? How you doing? Spicy, I hope. There you go. See, this is what I was hoping they would do before. I'm just going to block it. I'm just going to block it. So they're still getting 6 through, though. Oh, they full swinging, huh? How much damage are we looking at right now? We blocked there. We're looking at... Dang, I'm tapped. 3, 6, 9, 11 damage right now, which is not great. I mean, I have removal available. So you were asking about sneak. I'm going to show you sneak right now. We're going to move to combat first. This is something I recommend you do. Is combat first. I'm going to swing with my Frog Butler. Because they're not going to block it because it has Death Touch. And now... How much ward does it have? Ward 3. So I would be using a lot to get rid of that. I think I'm dead either way. I think I'm already dead at this point. So that's sneak right there, Deadman. So they didn't attack it specifically because it had Death Touch. But now I wouldn't have enough to target that here. But it's so much less. But it got us into another color here. Green. Oh. I think I'm still dead here. We get 2 more life. We hit 5, right? We get to 5. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the card that is attacking goes back into your hand, and the sneak target comes out. They've already not declared any blockers. It comes in attacking and hits them guaranteed. Yeah, we're dead here. We are absolutely dead here. I'm good, my guy. I'm good. You don't have to do the whole thing. Once I get it. They went too wide for us. We weren't able to hold it back. And that happens sometimes. And the fact that they got rid of our Pizza Face so early, I probably shouldn't have put Pizza Face out. Pizza Face is like an endgame card. Prang Mastermind. I'm very excited for the next set, though. Secrets of Strixhaven. Mythic packs are good if you're missing stuff. I usually just get the regular packs through the mastery. Most of the time, I'm not using my gold for packs. I'm using it for draft. Like, I paid for this quick draft with gold. This is a decent starting hand. We keep. Right into Dream Beavers. It is a 1/1 flyer. Gives us a scry trigger. We'll keep the swamp on top. Once I get it, I'll be good. We get a pizza. go. Frog Butler, there's our boy. There's our guy. They can't block Dream Beavers. They don't have the mana up for it. So we play our land, move to combat, swing for 1. Yeah, I personally am not a big fan of Alchemy. Alchemy is cards specifically made for MTG Arena. And it's like, oh, it's like Team Clash. It's like extra information for me to store. Where I'm like, this isn't helpful to me because they don't exist in paper format. My turn. Hey! We're copying them. Yeah, they should make it clear, to be honest. You all right? A beating. My fear is that they have a tenderized as well. No attacks. No attacks. We're in the same colors, though. We're both in Golgari. Something new. Players repeating now. That'll be a problem, though. Because now they have access to so much mana. That our love is fleeting. So here's what I'm... Ooh. I believe so. Yeah, I think I've been plat. What's up, Dark Mentalism? Welcome on in. Let's do that. Go ahead, block it. No blocks? Come on, dude. Let me get my value with Pizza Face. Yeah, I play pretty casually. I've been... In draft, I think I got up to Diamond before. I don't want to get it out now, though. Because they're going to remove it immediately. We'll wait. I do like that guy. Let me get an insect if something left the battlefield this turn. You can have the big guy run through. That's fine. I'll take the 8. All I need is a Frog Butler. The draft one, I think it's pretty okay. Got a decent curve. They got Krang and Shredder. Yeah, they're going for the kill right now. I think they got us. We'll go to the next one. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yeah, this is draft. Not a single green. But it's a really good starting hand. We draw into forest, right? This is such a greedy keep. Thanks, dude. We 100% draw into a forest every time. Every time. We draw into a forest. Trust. Top deck the forest. Yep, there it is. They in the blue-red color combo. Forest. It's going to be a forest. It's going to be a forest. Manifest, chat. Forest. It's not a forest. No. Please. Please, Richard Garfield, grant me a top deck of a forest. You made this game. You have those powers. Yeah, everything pizza would be great right now because then I could get my forest. I honestly think we do that because we could get him back with Ragamuffin. But we are behind 2 land drops, which sucks. Thank you, Richard Garfield. Thank you, sir. We got to our green. Are they gonna manhole missile? I knew they had it. I called it. They took the bait. Okay, so what I could do... we could still use another forest here. Like, we have good removal, but none of this is worth removing. They are going super wide right now. Yeah. Well, you have to expect removal. It's part of it, you know? I cannot catch a break on a forest here. We can use Shredder's technique, though. Here's what I'm going to do. We swing out with Zoo Escapees. Just one? Just one? Really? Okay. They were smart about it. We're going to destroy Donatello. Our Zoo Escapies are still alive. And we can get out our Frog Butler. Maximizing the mana we have on our curve. The Technodrome! We can get rid of that before it becomes a 6. Once it has 6 power 6 or greater, it can start attacking. Because I honestly just don't want to take 3 here. All I'm getting are swamps. All I'm getting are swamps. Yeah, that'll get us a food token at least. Maybe survive another turn. No, you're gonna happen, okay? Never mind, I didn't get my food token. Rude. Access to 3, but no green. Dude, we just got mana screwed so hard. No attacks, because I need to have a blocker. I don't think this is going to be a very successful quick draft, but that's okay. We're going to switch to snap either way. What they should be doing is sacking artifacts. Which, if they're smart, no. What they should have done is sacked that artifact before the damage went through. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got me either way here. We're gonna go grab... Find out to destroy. Do you feel her under me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they get me here. I gotta get 3 damage. Wait, what? I think they still have us. Yeah, that's game. Alright, I'm gonna get one more game of standard in here. Wait from there. I don't think we got a single win. That's unfortunate. But, you know what? We got a pack. We got a pity pack. And I don't mind. I like Bebop and Rocksteady. I want to play more of that deck, though. The Northwind Dragon D's. Left behind. Only if you control an island or mountain. Okay, mono green. They doing mono green things. Probably landfall. Damn, if I had a spell snare just like a turn earlier. It's from Ixalan? We take 4. Come on, land. That'll do. That'll do. Whirlwind inside. Like a ice star. We're gonna choose. I think we choose Beast. How you doing, friend? We're gonna stock up real quick. I desperately need some land. Kona and Breeding Pool seem like a good combo. Now, another landfall trigger going on the stack. That's going to be a problem. I'll need to bounce that or something. It's like a... discard a card. What are we discarding? That's kind of what I want to get. I think it's the Formidable Speaker, to be honest. I think we gotta get rid of the Formidable Speaker. Another Chocobo. Looking over my back, it's like a... That's a lot of damage, dude. That's a lot of damage. I think we're in trouble now. And a Llanowar Elves. Another Cavern of Souls. I'm in danger. We have no way to tap Kona. I think that's game. I think this is a good spot to switch. We're going to switch to some Marvel Snap Gamers. I do really like that deck, though. I'm going to play that a little bit more and kind of get a feel for it. Feels strong. All right, we're going to switch over.